Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. So the Nuggets win the tip. And here is Murray. Barton outside from past the arc. Offensive rebound. Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Such a savvy player. Love watching Jokic battle for positioning on the offensive glass.
Booker with no one around. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here, Greg. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5 because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
And here's Booker after Jamal Murray was able to get that triple. Here's Paul. Tipped away. And stolen by Barton. Pass to Murray. Harris outside. From deep. Second shot opportunity. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season. And for Jokic, a slow start to last season, came in heavy, lost over 20 pounds as he played his way into shape, and boy, did he come on strong down the stretch.
Chalk up 2 there.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Now here's Murray. To the middle. The 9-foot shot. And Denver again with the bucket. Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is never going to be the most explosive athlete, but some have questioned his conditioning, even his motor. What do you see?
I mean, the crazy thing is, even with those questions, he regularly puts up box scores we haven't seen in half a century. But to win it all, you've got to leave no stone unturned, and I think for a young player, he's got to make more of a commitment to his body, and I think we will see that in time.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And Paul gets it to go in. It's a tie ball game.
Man, Chris Paul's ability with traffic, with bodies around him to keep his focus and score it, that is special.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And so here's Phoenix. Denver getting their last shot to go. Shot clock at 5. The Suns need to get a shot off.
Timeout.
Count that bucket.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. Boy, that was a momentum killer to start last season, wasn't it, Greg? 25-game suspension for DeAndre Ayton.
And he sprained his ankle in his return game. The Suns at full strength, able to win some games. He's obviously a huge part of their future.
That one falls.
And he's just adept at scoring in so many ways. It's clear Porter very comfortable operating inside.
Pass to Booker. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And Devin Booker in the third year of that 5-year, $158 million contract, coming off his first All-Star selection and his most efficient scoring season. Man, it's hard to imagine what's coming next.
I think, Greg, he's desperate to make the playoffs, right? He's doing his part. He's improving on the defensive end. He's been an eye-popping scorer throughout the early part of his career. Now it's all about, can he create team success?
Pass to Baines. They grab their own miss. Booker looking around. Back to Baines. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Tie game and some big points being put up on the board, Clark, as we wrap up the first. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what stands out to you from the Nuggets in this one?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there, and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
Pass to Booker. A miss that time would have put him up. The Nuggets on offense. To the inside. Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Woo, he is so quick off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react.
And here is Kaminsky. Back to Carter. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Craig can't get it to go. Taken away. Three-pointer, Daniels. The offensive rebound. Porter. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Baines.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here's Murray. And a missed layup. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Sharge with it. Now guarded by Porter. Pass to Paul. From the wing. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
Now, this is a comfort zone for Chris Paul. That mid-range game, you better guard it.
Murray surveying the D. Plumlee with it. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here is Carter. Porter with the steal. And here's the fast break. Jokic leading the way. Cans it from downtown. And now a three-point Nugget lead. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul, three guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness All the while, he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst, partner, but a fan and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. And stolen by Ayton. Here's the break. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Now here's Murray. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And the confidence from Murray, just so efficient from the interior. And if you're drawing up your starting 5 for team irrational confidence, Jamal Murray makes a strong case. This guy is fearless.
And here's Barton following the 3 from Chris Paul. Pass to Murray. There's the 3. And again, Denver with the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And it's Paul missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And so it's Barton bringing it up for Denver. Murray with it. Bridges covering. Back to Murray. The 3. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And with Murray, you have an all-around scorer, someone who feels comfortable shooting from just about any spot on the court.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Suns have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one earlier.
I think what you like most about DeAndre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game and defensive intensity on that end of the floor.
Pass to Barton. It's Morris atop the key. Here's Jokic. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Paul goes in, gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And taken away by Paul. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player, already top 10 in career triple-doubles.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big man. Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all.
Now here's Paul. He's got 11. And he gets it to go.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Denver in the lead. Right side Millsap. And taken away by Johnson. Here's Ayton. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Harris, no good. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And Ayton throws it down.
And right there you see Devin Booker's feel for the game. This guy knows exactly when to give it up.
Barton outside. And another miss by Denver. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Now Murray makes it off the glass. Murray's got 17.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the one pick or the second pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. The Suns trailing. Paul looking over the floor. Pass to Kaminsky. Back to Paul. Here's Kaminsky. Just 5 on the clock. They get it back. And here is Saric. Booker trying to free himself up.
Wow, Dario Saric gets himself perfectly positioned, and that's an easy dunk.
And it's Murray penetrating. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Booker outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Troy Daniels. That'll be his second foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Booker. 6 points for him. On the wing, Booker fires for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Booker's got the lead up to 2 now for the Suns.
Well, the mechanically sound shooting form of Devin Booker on display. That is pretty.
Porter. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Now, here is Morris. He's still scoreless so far in this one. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shot, so he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
And Morris drops them both. We've got 1:18 left to play in the third. Here's Paul. He's got 11. Pass to Baines. Booker outside. Suns moving the ball around. Plumlee with the steal. Here's Craig. Fires from deep. And again, Denver no good.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
The shot's good. Saric has got 8 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Paul goes in. Plumlee with the steal. In the corner, Daniels. Back to Morris. Outside, Porter. Beyond the arc. Drills it from outside. Porter's got 5 points now this quarter.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading back. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Nuggets. It's a 1-point game. And Jokic throws it down.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Man, such an easy release for Devin Booker. Doesn't have to elevate that much to get that shot off.
And what that means, Greg, is that smooth stroke translates into the three-point shootout. Booker with the all-time record, 28 points in a round. That leads to a victory in 2018 in that contest. That was special.
Shots good by Baines. Baines has got the game tied up here for Phoenix.
Well, this is a multi-skilled big man. DeAndre Ayton's passing better than you think it is.
Out of bounds.
And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. That sends Chris Paul to the free throw line. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Well, there was a decades period of time where Chris Paul was simply stated the best point guard in the league. But let's make no mistake, this guy is successful off the basketball court as well. For such a long time, he has played a significant role in the Players Union, advocating for the players at large, and I have such admiration for it.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Harris outside. Back to Murray. Pass to Jokic. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Inside. And that one's good, Jokic. Jokic has got 4 this quarter.
And you better hammer Jokic to get him off on his shot. The Serbian is a solid 7-footer and laser focused.
Step back on that one and let it fly. And the Suns lead by 3.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
A nightly double-double threat. Jokic is also an exceptional playmaker for a guy that size.
And Jokic drops them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Back to Paul. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Bridges with it. 6 to shoot. And here's Booker from the arc. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Barton outside. Pass to Jokic. Over Ayton. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Jokic just got 21 in the game. Now Booker gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on Jokic.
It's one thing to know your team counts on you to deliver big buckets. It's another to take that responsibility and run with it. Go ahead, Mr. Booker.
Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books.
Denver calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mike Malone had some words for his team during the break. He told them this is gut check time. This is when it gets real and when it gets fun. We're here to play in these big moments. Let's make this one count. Kevin, by my count, that's 5 cliches.
Thanks so much, David.
And the athleticism and size of Porter creates problems for the defense. Hard to guard without getting physical.
So the first of 3 is good, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. He makes the second free throw, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
Yeah, a former 5-star recruit. We know about the talent level with Porter, but he's also a mature, hardworking guy.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
And the Suns call time here. They're up by 2. 1:36 left here in the fourth quarter. .136 left in the fourth quarter of this one. To the left wing. Back to Booker. Fires the 3. Porter pulls it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Millsap to tie it up. And it's good on the layup. Millsap's got it all tied up now for the Nuggets.
Millsap going for the W. He's looking focused.
Booker, right side. Kicks it out to Paul. Here's Booker. Three-pointer. Trains it from downtown.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for your Nuggets, Jamal Murray. Taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 2 here.
And Murray has it all. A deadly shooter and a remarkable penetrator. Terrific guard play.
And so Murray nails both of them. 40 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Denver. Rejected by Booker. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for two. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big. Two-possession game now. And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And Murray's shooting form, exceptional. Whenever the ball is coming off his fingers like that, you just have to assume it's going in.
And the Suns call time here. They're in front by 3. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Paul. Got it.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. Barton in the corner. Off target from three-point range. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
Well, Devin Booker has proven to be a capable shooter from every spot on the floor, including the free throw line. This guy has become a must-watch.
Here's Bridges. Off target. So the Suns win it. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the